So a strap is only needed when you're standing up. You don't need one when you're sitting down like this. And a strap will connect at two ends. Most guitars like this one only have one attachment, which is very strange. You end up having to tie a shoelace or some other attachment around here, attaching the strap around, and it looks ridiculous. So why don't guitar manufacturers put another strap connection on here? Maybe save money, or they're assuming most people might not use them. And one reason might be comfort as well, because if you have something here, it might dig into your body. But most people play clothed, and I've never had any pain for this digging into my body. And also, it's very rare to have it pushed in. You don't play like this generally. It will be set out a little bit. So what you want to do if you're standing up is just buy another one of these, drill it into the shoulder here, and then you can attach it like a normal electric guitar. The strap connection, and then the second one here. This is a standard strap, it's a couple of inches thick. This is fine for what you're using. An acoustic guitar generally doesn't really weigh much, so you don't need to spread the weight across the shoulder like if you're playing a heavier electric guitar, especially like a Les Paul, like Slash plays, they're very heavy, or electric bass is very heavy as well. So these, you have, this is the back, and then the front attaches like this. Then comes over the left shoulder if you're right-handed, comes round and then attaches like this. Now this doesn't really weigh anything, so you don't really need a thick strap, and this, as you can see, is a much better connection point than having it stretched over here. If you have a thicker strap, it looks like this. A thicker strap, often made of leather or other materials, spreads the weight much more evenly across the shoulder. So if you have a heavier guitar, or perhaps you're used to playing an acoustic guitar, then you have to be on stage for longer than usual with an electric guitar. It's not a heavy weight to hold, but if you're there for an hour, hour and a half, it can start to push down your shoulder and you will notice the weight. So having a thicker strap does distribute the weight much more cleanly. So this is the back of the strap, so to make it longer you need to just adjust this way down and then pull up to make it shorter. Pro tip, once you've found the height of the guitar that you like, keep the strap the same height. Normally you quite like to have the guitar where it's similar to where you are sitting. If the guitar is higher up, it's easy to play, but it doesn't look very cool. If it's too low, the real problem there is that your wrist is bent like this. It'll put extra strain on the back of the hand and the wrist. It's harder to play, you have a weaker position, and just don't do that. So have it maybe a little bit lower, but if you see the people who are like, oh, I've got to have it down really low, it's cool. It's not, and you'll see it often as well. If their strap is very low, they might have to then tilt the guitar slightly to make it easier to play. So just have it at about waist height. What you might find is it's more difficult to play standing up if you always practice sitting down, and that's generally because the strap, you'll probably put it a bit lower than if you were sitting down. So if it feels awkward, you can maybe raise the strap a little bit higher so it's more comfortable to play.